We'll start with praise the Shakyamuni Buddha, to the founder, the endowed transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened, the transcendent, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Homage to the Supreme Buddha, homage to the Dharma refuge, homage to the great Sangha, to all three ever devout homage, to all worthy of respect, bowing with bodies as many as all realms, atoms, and all aspects, with supreme faith I pay homage. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions, perform only perfect virtuous actions, subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a visual aberration, a flame of a lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble, a dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud. See conditioned things as such. Through these merits may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the foe of faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. So now we'll take refuge once in English and twice in Tibetan. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Sangye chodan soki chonam la jangshu bahu dagi kapsu chi dagi jinso gipe sonam ki druva penshir sangye druvar sho sangye chodan soki chonam la jangshu bardu dagni kapsu chi Dagi chonen gepe sonam gi drola penshir sange drupar sho.
Sanje Dagi jison jebe sonam drola jendro ba sho. Bangi to jeni zone tawa tanje bambi je tabi cheni tunze ba kontam de la cha cha. Oni ni jison dun jebe la jenje sanze kanje den. Ama pe mi tenze jaso lo so an de se shin de. Amo la yeke dale dan jege de bodan yeke roa kunje. Tamje ke to dagi chin. So now we're going to do breath meditation for a few minutes, please. We should breathe 7 times into nostril and breathe 7 times above the nostril. Count your breath, watch your breath, be aware for your breath. Very focus on breath, mindful awareness. Just look at breath, watch breath. Just try to follow your breath, please. Just look at breath, count your breath. Very relaxed, very loose. brain alone and gentle and soft. When breathe out, we should visualize all the negative karmas come out, breath, and all the obstacles, all the bad emotions onto the ground with our breath. Purify our speech, mind, body. And when you breathe in, you visualize receive all the good qualities from Buddha Dhamma Sangha, like kindness, compassion, bodhicitta, mindfulness, awareness. Visualize we become full of compassion. When we do this breath meditation, we should visualize and we just focus on breath and mindful and awareness of breath and counting breath. 1, 2. Just try to follow our breath. This is meaning of breath meditation. So there are many benefits of these meditations, both physical, mental, and emotion. Through this meditation, we can increase our positive energy and mindfulness, our awareness. But we should meditate constantly. It's very important with our daily life. In this way, we can make a good balance of our mind, and we can make stable mind. And in this way, we can improve, develop inner peace and peaceful state of mind. This is purpose of this meditation. So now we're going to do a short meditation on our mind. Please, where is our mind? What is the nature of mind? What is reality or ultimate nature of mind? Just watch it in mind. Try to find our mind. Where is your mind? What is mind function? What is mind nature? What is mind reality? What is mind power? Mind is not form. Mind is not touchable. We can touch mind. We can see mind with our five senses. Mind is not any color. But mind is very powerful and itself very bright, clean, and it has unlimited power and potential to know everything. As I mentioned before, when we realize our mind, what is our mind, nature of our mind, then we can be free from distractions and then we can free from obstacles. In this way, we can achieve liberation from suffering, samsara. That's why this meditation is very, very important. Meditation, very important meditation. Meditation on our mind. Very, very important. Because we need to change our mind for better. We should open our mind. We need to develop inner peace and inner strength. That's why we need to meditate mind more and learn about mind, study. As I mentioned that before, if we control our mind, we can control everything. We can control our body and fall for illness. And we can control other people. We can control our inner world. And we should recognize and realize, understand about the nature through this meditation. Without meditate on the mind, if we don't meditate on mind, we never understand about Buddha nature. What is Buddha nature? What is the seed of Buddhahood? That's why we need to meditate on mind. It's very important, very important. Through this meditation, then we can develop compassion and love. And then we can be patient. That's why we should start meditate on the mind. This is very fundamental for practice. Very important fundamental for our all practice. Through this meditation, then we can realize our mind and nature. Then you know who are you. Who I am. Then we can realize what is inner value. So Okay, thank you very much. Today I'm going to talk about Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching, and especially today I'm going to talk about 11th, end of 11th verse. 11th verse and 13th verse, very, very difficult. Very deep, very hard, and very important subject. Profound. We need to study more about these truths. But, but of course, it's very difficult to teach. Very difficult to live. Sometimes, very difficult to clear with English words. Language problem. But of course, especially in these two verses, Lama Tsongkhapa said about emptiness. Emptiness is very, very deep subject, very hard subject. Emptiness like infinite of sky, infinite sky, same exactly, the same, infinite sky. Very difficult to explain, very difficult in words. But when you see it empty, you can see very clearly. You can see very clearly. But when you talk about emptiness, very difficult, very, very difficult. This is something like beyond our words, speech. That's why we need more meditate on emptiness, and we should understand. Meditate. Then you will see. Then you can see clearly. So in this 12th verse, this verse tells us that we understand about interdependence well, understand well, and are dependent upon this understanding. Then we need to develop our realization of emptiness. And we should understand better about emptiness. This is our point. When we understand about interdependence and are dependent upon this understand of interdependence, then we need to develop our realization of emptiness, and we should understand better about emptiness. That's why, as I mentioned before, we should understand interdependence well. Then maybe we will understand about emptiness well. Okay, this is one point, very important. When we understand emptiness well and depend upon this understanding, then we need to develop realization of interdependence, and we should understand better about interdependence. Okay? When you meditate about emptiness, you'll understand about emptiness well. We should understand, and develop realization of interdependence. This true understanding and this true realization always together, always have each other, develop each other, and support to each other. This is important. This is important to put in our practice, not only talk. When you meditate on interdependence, you should understand more about this. This is my point. When you meditate on emptiness, empty, all the phenomena are impotent of self-independence, inherently existing. We should understand more about what is interdependence. Through the meditation, through the practice, not talk, not only talk and read book. We need to meditate. Okay? And whatever this means, that realization of emptiness and the realization of interdependence, then these two realizations always support each other, have to develop each other, and keep each other companion. If we understand interdependence at the same time, then we can be free from grasping mind. Okay, this is important. When we understand about interdependence well, we should be free from grasping mind. I will talk more about the negation of emptiness. Whatever, this grasping mind is one's negation of emptiness. That's why we should be free from grasping mind. That means, grasping mind is the biggest, obstacle to emptiness, understanding this. And this is the biggest, this antidote, understanding emptiness, grasping mind. That's why grasping mind is the negation of emptiness. That's why when we understand more about interdependence, we should be free from grasping mind. Okay? Oh, sorry. Okay, now can you hear it? So, that realization of emptiness and the realization of interdependence, these two realizations will always support each other, have to develop each other, and keep each other, as a friend, company. And if we understand interdependence at the same time, we can be free from grasping mind. And grasping mind will be totally gone. Then we have ultimate right view of the Buddha. Through the meditation about interdependence, okay? When we understand more about interdependence, then, we will be free from grasping mind. Totally grasping mind will not born from our mind. At that time, we understand in right view. We have right view of Buddha. If we understand interdependence at the same times, then we can be free from grasping mind. And grasping mind will be totally gone from our mind. Then we will have automatic view of Buddha. We will have a perfect view, reality view, and will not need to more to understand emptiness, because now we will have a perfect view of Buddha. Lama Tsongkhapa said that when grasping mind is totally gone from our mind, then we have the right view, perfect view of Buddha. Then we don't need to understand, don't need to more understand about emptiness. Now, because now we have a perfect view of Buddha. This is something, the main essence of this verse, 12 verse. Okay, it's very important. Because many Indian masters, these Hinduism masters and Brahma masters, they said that everything is Atma. Okay, Atma means self-independent, self-independent, and inherent existence. Why? Because everything is interdependence. It's totally different. They follow different reason. It's totally different logic. So Buddha said that no, everything is non-atma. Everything is not self-independent, not inherently existent. Because of all the phenomena are what is interdependence. That's why we should understand about interdependence and emptiness, how relate to each other, relevant to each other, how to be practice, how to put in a practice together. It's a very important, very, very important. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about 13th verse. When when at appearances dispel the extent of existence. Well, the extent of nothingness is eliminated by emptiness. And you also come to know how emptiness arises as cause and effect. Then you will be immune to any view entirely clinging to extents. This is a translation, but very, very brief, very brief translation, very short translation. This is just literally, translation of literal translation. Yeah, literal. Okay. So in this verse, this verse is really important because this verse tells us about the view of Pasangika school. This is something unique about Pasangika's view. Pasangika school. This said very clearly as the first line tell us. Yeah, this actually this verse talk about especially Pasangika's view, Pasangika school's view. This said very clearly. As the first line tell us that if you know everything is just appearances, then you can dispel existing extreme view and you can be free from them. This is very difficult to understand. If we know everything just appearances, then we can dispel existence extreme view. and we can be free from this wrong view. This means everything just merely, merely appearance, and just imagination, because everything is just embodied by our mind. Everything is just merely imputation, and merely appearance and imagination. Not truly exist, not truly exist, not inherently exist. Everything just appearance, and just imagination. We should understand this. Very, very important. This is everything is just only uh, appearance, not truly exist, and not inherently exist. Everything is just appearance and just imagination, because everything is just inputted by our mind. Everything is only imputation and only appearance and imagination. Just like illusion. So, depending on this reasoning, we should understand that everything does not truly exist and does not inherently exist. This is the meaning of the first line of Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching. And the second line tells us that everything is empty of self-independence and empty of inherent existence and empty of true existence. That means that everything is empty of negation of emptiness. That means empty of self-independence, empty of inherent existence, empty of true existence. This means everything is empty of negation of emptiness. That's why, so actually, of course, true existence and self-independence, inherent existence, these three things also, negation of emptiness and grasping mind, negation of emptiness. Through the meditation, we should make clean this negation of emptiness from our mind. We try to reduce and eliminate from our mind. Then you can understand, about emptiness. That's why first we should understand what means true existence, what means self-independence. Because someone asked us what this covers, why this covers not truly existence. We should can be give answer of this question. Why this cup is not self-independent? Why this cup is not inherently existence? We should define the answer from our mind, understanding. Then you can recognize grasping mind is misconception. This this view or this understanding is wrong. Grasping mind is totally wrong view. Grasping mind is totally misconception. So we need, more meditation. There's no chance to understand about emptiness. No chance. So first we should understand negation of emptiness. Then we can meditate on this. Then, for example, first we realize our enemy. Then we defense. Then we protect ourselves. This is best way. Otherwise, you don't realize who is your enemy, who is your friend, how you can defend, how you can protect yourself from enemy. It is no chance. That's why first we should understand more about negation of emptiness, grasping mind. What means grasping? What is the meaning of grasping mind? What is meaning of inherent existence and self-independent? If this is self-independent, then what happens? If we are self-independent, then what happens? We should understand more about this. My understanding, my opinion, if we are self-independent, if we are Atma, we don't need to die. We don't need to get any problem. We don't need to get any sickness, any problem with our body and in our life. If we are self-independent, if we are inherent existence, if we are, true existence, then we don't need get age. We never become old. Because it is self-independent. This not depends on cause and effect and condition and cause of, not depends on parts and places. That's why we don't need to die. If we are self-independent, if we are Atma. Through the meditation, then more and more clearly, this is come up into what is self-independent. Oh, now it's a self-independent because I understand more about self-independent. But it is impossible. It is impossible. If you meditate on this in this way, slowly, this understanding, this misunderstanding, this wrong view, slowly decrease. In what is decrease? Slowly, more and more far from our right view. That's why everything is not self-independent. So that many, depending on this reason, we should understand that everything does not truly exist and does not inherently exist. This is the meaning of the first line. The second line tells us everything is empty of interdependence, empty of inherent existence, and empty of true existence. This that everything is empty of negation of emptiness. We should understand that the true difference of emptiness. What is negation of emptiness? First one is grasping mind, and another one is inherently existence. That why all the phenomena are empty of these true negations. Okay, so especially from these two verses, we should understand about Prasangika's view. So now I'm going to talk about Prasangika's view. Pasangika school. This is the highest school of Buddhist schools. We have 4 schools, 4 different schools, 4 different tenets of Indian Buddhism. Pasangika view is the highest view. So Pasangika, according to the Pasangika, they accept grasp mind is negation of ignorance. And Pasangika views, he said that we understand more about everything isn't just appearances. Through this way, we need to understand, develop, understand about everything is not truly existence. Everything is not suffering. Because just everything is just appearance, just imagination. For that reason, everything is not truly existence and suffering, not suffering. This is one in Pasangika's view, unique view. Everything just appearances, just like imagination, just imputation, just by the inputted by the mind. And when you understand of these things, then you can develop. Oh, everything is not suffering. Oh, everything is not inherent existence, because everything is just appearances. Good or bad or what many different colors or everything is just appearances, not suffering, not true existence. How you know about this? Because you check, then know. Because if you experiment and investigate, then you know. You check about behind your appearance, then you know everything is not true existence, not suffering. That means whatever, so therefore everything is just naturally empty. And all the things is there in the true nature are empty. Because all the things are dependent on generation. Okay? Everything is naturally empty. And all the things are as their true nature are empty. Because all the things are dependent on generation. So now we should understand. Actually, I mentioned that before to be clear. We can't say everything is emptiness, okay? Everything is not emptiness. This cup is not emptiness. My body is not emptiness. Why? Why? Can you give answer? Actually, I told before. Why body is not emptiness? Why? Yeah. Why this cup is not emptiness? That's what? So many people misunderstand. They think everything is emptiness. This is a wrong answer. Okay? Everything is empty of inner heart resistance and self-independence. Everything, just I told before, everything is naturally empty. All the things are there truly nature empty. Themselves, their reality nature is emptiness. Though this cup is not emptiness, because emptiness, I told you before, emptiness is impermanent, not impermanent. This cup is impermanent. This cup is change, momentary change instant, very fast. But emptiness is never change for last. Because emptiness is not impermanent, it is permanent. This is how a cup can be emptiness. Related to each other, but emptiness is not okay. Sorry. Impermanent and permanent are totally different. What means no impermanent never can be impermanent. Permanent is never transformed to impermanent. Oh, this is not Buddhist philosophy. I don't know. This is maybe Western philosophy. Okay. I think this may be really, this. So here, what is the meaning of impermanence? Impermanence means momentary change. Okay. This cup is impermanence because momentary change in instant, and moment change. First moment, second moment change. Actually, when we see this cup is from yesterday, we see the same, but no, totally changed, already changed from yesterday. This is not yesterday cup. Okay, because this is impermanence. But permanent things, according to Buddhist philosophy, okay, permanent things never ever change. No. This is not Buddhist philosophy. No logic. I don't believe. I just joke. Yeah.
There is there is a cessation to impermanence, essentially. So you cannot say that it's permanent, I think.
Yes, that's very clear. That's impermanent means we talk about reality nature, automatic nature. Okay. Impermanence means not as aspect of this cup, this or this atmosphere. We don't talk about atmosphere about this cup. Empty means we talk about what is ultimate reality nature. Okay, this cup itself has, of course, a reality nature. This is emptiness. Reality nature is emptiness, but this cup is not emptiness. Especially according to Buddhist philosophy, if we debate, then we know. Some people say, "Oh, this is the cup is emptiness." Then you can ask, "Oh, this is impermanent or permanent?" Then what they say? "Oh, this is impermanent." This is very clearly. Then they can say, give answer. Then next question: emptiness is permanent or impermanent? You give me answer. What do you think? Definitely. How you understand? As I mentioned that before, Emptiness of mind, our mind, and the emptiness of Buddha's mind, same nature, not different between, Buddha's, this is emptiness of Buddha's mind, better one. This emptiness of our mind, this is not good one. Buddha's emptiness of mind is better one. We can't select that. We can't select that, okay? So, emptiness of Buddha's mind or emptiness of our mind, same nature, same quality, not different quality. Because this is the reality nature. We talk about reality nature. We don't talk about mind quality. This is not talk about mind quality. We don't talk about something inner peace or love. No, we talk this is reality of mind. This is always the same, never change. Baby to 90 years old. Ordinary to Buddha. Our reality nature of the mind always the same. This is reality. We talk reality nature. This is not something like a religious matter. That's why cup is not emptiness. Okay, this cup is not emptiness. Okay. Sorry.
I said, I think the confusion here is that impermanent things are interdependent, and you can get to contemplation of emptiness through understanding the relationship between interdependence and emptiness. So it's confusing when you're talking about what's permanent, what's impermanent.
I think don't need to comments. Okay, I tell you. First, we should understand. Okay, sorry. Yes, please. Yeah, if you have question, then we might discuss more. According to the Buddhist philosophy, discuss is the best way to understand. Debate, discussion is very important.
Amanda has a question online. Thank you, Amanda. Go ahead, unmute.
Are you saying the cup is empty of inherent nature? The cup is not emptiness itself?
Yes.
Thank you.
Why? We should find out this question. Answer. Why? According to the sutra, sutra and the Tantra sutra, we have two different Buddhist teachings. According to the sutra, Buddha nature is empty of our mind. Reality nature of mind, ultimate nature of mind. This is, Buddhist, Buddha nature. Buddha nature have everyone have Buddha nature. Every sentient beings have Buddha nature. This Buddha nature is same, forever same. Buddha has Buddha nature, of course. We have Buddha nature. Bodhisattvas have Buddha nature. Our Buddha nature is same quality, same level, not any different. Because this just the reality of on our mind, ultimate nature of on our mind. This is Buddha nature. This is emptiness of our mind. Okay. So now I told you before, okay, very clearly, we should understand three different interdependence. Okay. This is very important. interdependence of cause and effect. This is impermanent. Because we talk about cause and effect. This is, some meaning of impermanence. Okay? And everything is, interdependence of parts and pieces. Everything, not only cause and effect. Impermanent, include impermanent, include permanent. Everything is interdependence of parts and pieces. Cup is impermanent. What is interdependence of parts? Dependence on parts and pieces. Sky is impermanent, permanent, but depends on different parts, different directions. If you believe, can you believe sky has four different directions? East, west, north, for example. That's why in sky depends on different directions. And everything depends on time. But we should understand time is impermanent, not permanent. Okay? So interdependence and emptiness always related to each other, relationship and each other. As I mentioned before, I took example on this cup. Always here, two truths here. This cup contains two truths. Truth of conventional truth and ultimate truth. Always within this cup. That's why always relate to each other, relationship each other. But cup is not emptiness. Cup is conventional truth. So, for example, in a cup we can change, color we can change, painting we can change, design we can change. But cup of emptiness always same. We never can change. Because it is a reality nature. This is ultimate nature of the cup. This not depends on cause and condition. But still, this emptiness of cup always related to cup. Where is cup exists? Same time, emptiness of cup always there. Your cup move there, also emptiness of cup also move here. If you cup move that side, also of course emptiness of cup always together. We can't see different between cup and emptiness of cup with our five senses. Okay? Through the meditation, we should understand with mental consciousness. When you achieve realization of emptiness, then you can see different. Cup is conventional. Emptiness of cup is ultimate nature, true nature. Is my understanding. Western philosophy and Buddhist philosophy sometimes different. When we talk about truth, I think different.
I get what you're saying about conventional truth and absolute truth. maybe another way of looking at it in the Western context is a snapshot, right? You know, when you take a picture, the snapshot of that photo or a snapshot of a human being at that instant, right? That's the conventional truth. But it goes beyond that. With the human being, we've got this Buddha nature which transcends this moment, right?
Yes.
Or if you define somebody by what they do, somebody cuts a tree down and you say he's a lumberjack, right? But that's not his Buddha nature. It's just what he does in that moment.
Well, what is the last your question?
You know, making a distinction between human beings and a cup, right? We define people sometimes in terms of what they do, right? So I could say, you're a monk, right?
Yes.
You're a monk right now, but your Buddha nature is forever. You may not be a monk tomorrow. You may not have been a monk yesterday, right?
Yes.
So this point you're trying to make about, you know, is this a cup? Well, it's a cup, but it's still impermanent. It's cup right now because I'm calling it a cup. I'm using it as a cup.
Yes. Yes, yes, sir. Sam, you know, this cup, I told you before, this cup from yesterday, of course, everyone knows. But, you know, this part of the impermanence of this cup already changed. But in emptiness of cup never changed. This is from the yesterday to today to tomorrow. Always the same. Reality nature never change. Buddha nature never change. So you know, is in our Heart Sutra, little words. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is a form. But real meaning is not like that. Real meaning is, you know, form and emptiness of form, same nature. Form is not emptiness. Emptiness is not a form, but same nature. Same single, you know, identity. That's why in Heart Sutra, little words say that emptiness or form is emptiness. Emptiness is a form. That means, you know, same nature, different concept, different conception. That means same nature, but different name. We have different perception. That's the same. Two truth is always the same. Two truths. Same nature, different conception, different name. Because, oh, this is cup. Oh, this is, you know, emptiness of cup. This is emptiness. This is cup. We have different concept. And because, you know, they have a different name. You have any question, please? More?
Geshe, hi, it's Mary. I just wanted to ask your last thing that you said. Did you say two truths, same nature, different concept, or same nature, different names? Is that what you just said?
Same. Same nature, same conception. Same nature, different name. Okay. One thing is clear. When we look at this cup, nobody can make different cup and emptiness of cup. Can you see? Can you see different cup from different cup and between, you know, cup and emptiness of cup? No, we can't see. we can't make different from our with our five senses. Same appearance, yeah, same appearance. This cup appearance this cup to us in our mental, It's only cup. Where is emptiness of cup? Where? That meaning of, emptiness of cup and cup, same nature. Single identity. But still they're different. Of course, existed different. With the cup is cup, conventional truth. Emptiness of cup, always the real, ultimate nature. It is impermanent, permanent, not impermanent.
But there is a difference between emptiness of cup and cup, where emptiness of cup, I don't know what it's going to be in the next moment. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. It's more. It's the emptiness is less expectations and less certainty about. I mean, maybe it will dissolve, maybe it'll fly, but emptiness of cup could do anything, right?
Okay. Yeah, maybe I understand your question. This is important question. Good question. So now we have answer a question. Of course, in doubt, where is come from emptiness of cup? Now I tell you clear here. I take it some examples. Okay. This is plate. This is what's a cup. Okay. Two different emptiness here. Emptiness of cup, emptiness of plate. Okay. So this plate and this cup, base of emptiness of cup. This cup is, base. Oh, yeah, base. Just B, what is B-A-S-I? What is base? Yes, yes, yes. Foundation, base of this cup, emptiness of this cup. This cup is base, yeah, of emptiness of cup. Without this base cup, no existed emptiness of a cup. Emptiness of a cup always depends on what is a base on this cup, on us itself. Base depends on self base, based on this cup. Okay? So that's why when we lose this totally broken this cup, we lose base of emptiness of this cup. So we can't say anymore about the emptiness of cup because already gone. Base already gone. We lose. That's why the cup is base of emptiness. Plate is base of emptiness. Foundation of emptiness. Foundation of fundamental. Same, yeah. Okay. This cup is the foundation of this emptiness. Base of emptiness. Okay. So always, very, very big relationship with cup and emptiness of cup. Without the base, we can't talk about emptiness. This table also base of emptiness of itself. Without the table, we can't talk about emptiness of cup, emptiness of table. Our body, base of foundation of body emptiness of body. That's why cup is truth, conventional truth. Conventional truth always base of emptiness. So now clear, okay? Little bit clear? Not so much.
Just a quick question. I forget the school, but in India, there was a whole thing with nihilism. So once you fully understand the relationship between emptiness and interdependence, doesn't that kind of blow the nihilistic argument out of the water?
What's
She says yes. So, yeah, why not?
it's okay. Yeah, she can give.
They say,
Yeah, this is discussion, no problem. You can give an answer in the question in chat, please.
all right. So earlier this year, we had with Geshe Sharab, there was a teaching that was dealing with different schools' points of view, and one of them was a nihilistic. Right? Not nihilistic. Is that a word you would use as a Tibetan word? Okay.
You think he has
Whatever. So anyway, so once you clearly understand interdependence and emptiness, the relationship there, doesn't that kind of blow the nihilistic school out of the water? It defeats them, right?
No, sometimes different.
Different how?
Because these four schools have different view.
Right.
The different recognize about interdependence.
What?
Interdependence.
Okay.
For example, in Pasangika's view, interdependence of name and label and concept.
Right.
This interdependence 2, 3 lowest lower schools never accept. They can't accept. So that's why different different view level. It's very big difference. Between Pasangika, this Sutratintandratika, also very different. These two schools, including Madhyamika, but still different between their views. That's why.
But how can they defend the nihilistic viewpoint if
Of course,
once it's fully
How could you do
established the
that?
relationship between interdependence and emptiness? I mean, if that's fully understood, there really is no defense of the nihilistic view, is there?
No, here, actually, according to the four schools, and lowest 2 schools, they never talk about emptiness. They only talk about selflessness. Selflessness, according to their view, selflessness is the subtle view, the most subtle view. According to the Madhyamika, they talk about 2 different views, selflessness and emptiness. Emptiness is more subtle than selflessness. That's why, when they talk about interdependence and emptiness relationship, different.
Okay.
That's why first we should understand, between these 4 schools. Very important. Very important. But I talk here, I talk about Pasangika's view. This is the highest, according to highest view. Okay.
Geshe, a question online.
Please.
Earlier in your teaching this morning, you said we don't need to have sickness. We don't need to have death. Yet even the Buddha experienced old age, sickness, and death. Why is it that we don't need to?
Okay. Sorry, maybe you little bit misunderstand. I
Okay.
think
Thank
I mentioned that if we are self-independent, if we are Atma, Sanskrit Atma, partless, no need depends on each other. That means self-independent. If we are self-independent, if we are Atma, then I think we don't need to die. Then don't need to get sickness. this like permanent. Maybe always stand up, never move. Okay, always stand. We don't need to get any different emotion because every emotion is, depends on different causes and different conditions. If we are, the partless, if we are, true existence, if we are self-independent, then don't need, depends on other things. Then we don't need to get any feeling. We don't need to get any emotions. We don't need to change. Never change. That's why I told before, if we are Atma, if we are self-independent, then we don't need to die. Don't need to change. Don't need to get any different emotions and sickness. This is my point.
Thank you. That clarifies it.
Okay, thank you.
Geshe, Catherine also has a question. Catherine, would you like to please unmute?
Yes, thank you, Mary. Geshe, around the Atman concept that you mentioned earlier and you're just discussing now, I'm wondering if it would also be fair to say, in the Christian tradition, there's a concept of soul. So individuals believe that there's a soul that we have that is unchanging and goes from life to life. So my question is, in both those traditions, with the Atman that you described so clearly and was so helpful, thank you, would it be fair to say that in both of those traditions, if there's a sense that people would always be searching for their soul or searching for their Atman because that would be the best part of themselves, the part that they want to keep from life to life, the pure part, the moral part, the part that they strive towards. But yet it doesn't exist in that way, as you very clearly pointed out, and it's very obvious from just your incredible explanations that it doesn't exist like that. So my question is, with that being said, isn't that where the self-grasping can come from? If one is really trying to find the Atman or find the soul and be with that, one's grasping all the time, is one not? Is that self-grasping?
Grasp the mind. Yes.
Yes, it is, isn't it? That
Yes,
I thought
yes,
you would
yes.
say that. That's just so helpful. Because in the Christian tradition, that is how people are raised often to grab onto that concept of the soul and to be moral from that concept of the soul. But as you've explained with the Atman, it actually doesn't exist because it's impermanent. And so we can, I believe, you've so clearly shone a big light on how I, anyways, can learn a lot more about self-grasping and how to negate some of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, actually, according to Buddhist philosophy, we don't believe soul. Okay, soul here, and different between soul and consciousness. This important subject, important topic, very important topic, which we should talk about more and learn about more about soul and consciousness. This is important, but we don't believe in a soul. Consciousness is not soul. Still different. Soul means a little bit more close to Atma, because they believe in soul is from past to here to past, never change. But now I want to ask you everyone, okay? In Heart Sutra, no form, yes, no form, no feeling, and what? No feeling, no form, no feeling, no chest, yes? What means if no feeling, no chest? The test here, we test. And form here, we can see form. Feeling, we have feeling, but still in the Heart Sutra, no form, no chest, no body. What means of that? What is the meaning of this verse? Yes, yeah, give me answer very clearly. For example, one thing, we take an example on form. Okay? Form is, what is no form, yeah? What is meaning of no form? In the Heart Sutra, according to Heart Sutra. Form is there, existence, but in the Heart Sutra, no form, no feeling. Why? Why they said that? Sorry? Yeah, this is the right answer. What is, yeah. Form is not inherent existence. Form is free from self-independent. Form is not self-independent. That's why in Heart Sutra said that no form, no test, no body. Okay. That means not existence in heart, not inherent existence, not self. Form is not self-independent. Form is not true existence. Form is an emptiness of negation of emptiness. That's why in Heart Sutra said that no form, no taste, no feeling, no body, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Yeah, okay, very good. So now you have any question? Yeah.
In thank you, Geshe. In Heart Sutra, it also talks about no path, no enlightenment, no path to enlightenment, no cessation, no path to cessation. So how do we understand that with the
Same.
previous?
Just same her answer. Exactly same. Buddha, as I told you before, okay? Everything has a reality nature, ultimate nature is the same. Buddha's reality nature, ultimate nature, also that means emptiness of Buddha, emptiness of cessation, emptiness of heart. So that means, heart is not self-independent. Buddha is also not self-independent. That's why in Heart Sutra, no Buddha, no, for example, no cessation, no path. Same, meaning same. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, we should understand. Otherwise, other people, what they think, what is the meaning of this words? Many people are confused about Buddhist philosophy. No form, no feeling, no test. What means no feeling, not form? We have feeling. We have, we of course testing. We have a form. But still Buddha said, no form, no form, blah, 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 blah. Why? What? So many people are confused, So we should understand more about emptiness. Then we know, oh, this is meaning of this words. Okay? So that's why when we practice, you meditate on Buddha or not, doesn't matter. When you practice, you should visualize everything is, empty of suffering. When you when you meditate on Buddha, you should visualize Buddha is of course Buddha is not in heart existence and not self-independent. When you offer it, first you should understand a little bit and meditate on emptiness. Then you offer. This is best offer. That means according to Buddhist philosophy, before we practice, before we offer it, first we visualize emptiness of ourselves. Oh, I'm not in heart. I'm not self-independent. I'm, name and just labor. Oh, Buddha also said, just imagination, just a presence. Everything, object of offering, also, just inputted by the mind, just imputation, just imagination. In this way, we can offer. Then this become very meaningful offering. Through this way, we can understand more about emptiness, reality nature. Through this way, we can control ourselves. Through this way, we can reduce, make less our grasping mind. Others know, always you think, oh, I'm self-independent, I'm Atma. then offering, prostration. You never change yourself. Very difficult. You can get merits. You can get merits, but you can't get any path. You can't get develop. You understand? Very difficult. That's why Buddha said that. Sometimes Buddha taught, oh, okay, you believe Atma, it's okay. Everything is Atma. He said that. Because people believe very, very strong belief in Atma. If Buddha say, oh, selflessness, no Atma, then they're unhappy. Maybe they lose faith with Buddha's teaching. Then dangerous to go at hell. That's why Buddha, see very clearly their mind. Oh, now I talk about this. I taught them it's their wish. Okay, you accept Atma. It's okay. You can practice with your view. Then they, prostration, offering, they can keep morality, vows with their own view. But still they can get merits. Then slowly they understand more. Then after that, oh, my view is wrong. Buddha told me this is a right view, but this is my thought. And I thought too, what is it? Leads on right way and Mahayana path. That's why sometimes Buddha said, okay, yeah, your view is right. Actually, wrong view, but Buddha said sometimes, okay, wrong view. Wrong view is right view. He said that. This is a method. Okay, anyways, any other question?
Geshe, we have no more questions for
Yes.
today, but we will have questions in 1 month. Okay, no question, then we stop here. Pray. Whatever, I, requesting, please meditate more, okay? Mind, breath, and on Buddha's picture or what? We should come constantly. Very important, very, very important. Then you can get something special. Then you can reach about that level, and step by step, gradually, okay? Gradually. Very important. Meditate is the most important for you, especially Westerners, American people. Really. Without meditation, we can't change for ourselves. We can't change for better. No change. Only listen and only read some books. We can't change. Never ever. Understand more, then put it in the practice, and then meditation more. Meditate more. Then we hopefully change ourselves. Then we get something new, understanding or realization. Then you can be happy person. Then you can make meaningful life. Then you can happy life. You can get happy life. Really, So always you should think should think or look at our inner world. Not to always look outside, not to look on the outside and at others. Really, almost the times almost we look at ourselves. Ourselves. We can be teacher on ourselves. We can be guide ourselves. It's very important. Constantly meditate. What is meditation? On this concentration. Abandon. What is calm abandon? Very important. Very, very important. Through this way, you can develop belief and faith. Okay? This is important. Without belief, without faith, no, we can't get any final goal, any special goal. We need belief, we need faith, we need understand through the meditation.
Maybe after I come back from my vacation for 1 month, I will talk more about meditation. Okay, then we maybe discuss. Maybe I will ask you everyone. This is same like your homework. I will ask what you have any special result response from your meditation, from your practice. Of course, if you really meditate seriously and constantly, you get something special. Definitely. Why not? All the Buddhas, all the Bodhisattvas, go on this way. Same, isn't it? We are still here in samsara. It's always the same. Why? This is not some punishment from God, Buddha, and from others. Only our faults. Our faults. Many lifetimes, numberless lifetimes, we are same in samsara. We never get to the higher level, about that level. Why? Our faults. Nobody give you some punishment. You are, certainly in samsara. Only our faults. You should understand. Why some people have a higher realization and a higher understanding and how why they have a compassion and love. Depends on their practice. This is not to get something gift from Buddha's hand. If you want to be a powerful person, you need something power. You need to practice yourself. No, power means inequality, means not from others' hand. You have millions, you have many hundreds of US dollars you can't get from others' hand. Only from your mind, only from your practice. Really, this is clear, very clear. Don't need to worry. Oh, now I'm quite old. Oh, don't need to worry. Until die, we can practice. Tomorrow die. Today we meditate, learn, study, practice. This is meaningful life. Be happy moment. Be happy in the moment. And practice the moment. Really, nobody knows when we die. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today. Who knows? If you practice, this helpful. This can happen when we die. Okay, anyways, and now I'm stopping here. So.
Thank you, Geshe. Gewadinu duda lama de du ne dro chi kya ma lu de sala go pasho John Sho Sam Cho Rinpoche Ma Ke Panam Ke Gyur Chik Te Wa Nam Pa Me Pa Ya Gon Ne Gon Du Pel War Sho Gangri Rawe Korwe Jin Kam Dir and Don Dewa Malu Jungwe Ne Chen Raising Wa Tenzin Gatso Yi Jape Si Te Bardu Ten Gyur Chi Her Rinpoche, swift return, peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. We also pray for the long life and safe travel of Geshe, please. And we look forward to you coming home. We also pray for the long lives of Geshe Sherab and our other teachers. I also wanted to mention that there's a puja for Mummy Max at 10:30 at Mummy Max's home. So if you'd like to join us, we'll see you there. 12:30, yeah. Thank you.
Jisi naga neba dan roa jisi ne jeba disi dane ne junen tui donga sewa sho. Jambe bawa jita chimba ta kundi sambo dea disi de ta kundi jisi. Yewan di dan tam je rang. Sanje neba chine ba nyu dine le ta chun joye ne ba. Ta din jo wa neba sho. Thank you.